everyone. So what I'm going to show you today is how to join a Google Classroom as a co-teacher, and then once you're in that Google Classroom, how to navigate it in order to run a class via Google Meets. So Ms. Chenard has been gracious enough to share one of her Google Classrooms with me. So she sent an invitation for me to be a co-teacher. So I'm going to use this as an example. You will receive an email that looks just like this one I'm pointing to, that says invitation to co-teach. So if you are assigned to a teacher, the expectation would be that the teacher would send you invitations to all the Google Classrooms that you will need to join for that day. So when you receive those invitations, you should open it up, and you're going to want to join. And now I am a part of Ms. Chenard's Google Classroom. It was as simple as that. And I'm not just a part of, I'm a co-teacher. So notice that I can make an announcement here. And if you look under people, my name is now under the teachers. Okay, so I'm under Ms. Chenard here in the Google Classroom. Now, what Ms. Chenard would do eventually is after she returned to school and you were no longer subbing for her, she would then be able to delete you from the class, or so that you're not going to be on there forever. But for the time being, you're going to need to be in this class in order to see the assignments for the day and to join a Google Meet. So when you get into Google Classroom, any Google Classroom, you're going to have the stream here. Oh, and also if you look in the top corner here, if I go to my main page, the classes, notice how I have, these are all my different classes. So these are my personal ones. These are ones that I'm a part of, like I'm a part of the KP staff, everything you need to know. And this is Ms. Chenard's class. So I'm going to go back here, and this is the stream. So we don't post too much on the stream, but what you would probably see for this day is you would see that Ms. Chenard might post something that would say, hey guys, I'm going to be absent today. You will be having class with so-and-so, whoever is covering, and please plan to still join the Google Meet. Okay, so she would maybe make an announcement. She might also send an email, depends on the person, but there would be a way that the kids were being contacted. In the top corner here, in the banner, you'll notice the Google Meet link. This is what you're going to click on to start the Google Meet. So at the time of class, we started right at the start of class. You might even start it during the passing time so that it gives kids a few minutes to get in. But all you would do is you just click on the link for the Google Meet. Okay? And you're going to join now. So now I am a part of the Google Meet. I'm going to sign out in a moment because it's a little bit weird for me to look at. But I'm a part of the Google Meet. Once the students sign in, you'll be able to see them listed on the side here under people. If they comment on the chat, you'll be able to see their chat right here. Excuse me. And obviously you'll be able to, you can't see it right here, but you can mute yourself. You can turn the cameras on and off. The kids will really will likely come in with themselves muted and the cameras off until you tell them to do otherwise. So they will join in, and then you will be able to start class once they get there. You again can look at the attendance here to see who is in class. You could also see their names if it pops up as the grade. So I'm going to sign out here. So you would be expected, if you are covering a class, you would be staying in the Google Meet while the students are working. The Google Meet won't, to my knowledge, the Google Meet won't open unless you're there first as a teacher. There has to be a teacher there to start the link, the Meet, and then you would stay in until you want to be the last person that's in there. Okay, so then you can sign out. So I'm going to sign out. Okay, and I'm going to go back to the Google Classroom to show you the classwork section. So that's how you would join the Google Meet. Then if you go over here to the top tab, we were just in the stream. Again, the stream is where the Google Meet link is. Then you would go to classwork. So classwork is going to be, for the expectation for the building is that, actually I think for the whole district, is that your weeks are divided up. So notice here that she has week of 12-14. So that's the week that we are in right now. And she's posting the lessons for that week. Okay, and all of the assignments. These ones right here that have the little, that are blank pages and then they have the little tab in the front, those are announcements. So she might, if I click on this lesson, okay, it's going to have kind of an outline of what the lesson is. That's how she sets this up. Okay, so notice here how she has the topic, the notes, the links. Okay, and so this is going to be posted. Everybody's Google Classroom is going to look slightly different, but I think what you will find is that most of us will have some sort of lesson overview that's posted. And then there, again, are assignments that go with it. This is what the assignments look like. It's these little pages with the lines on it. So if I go to the assignment, okay, now these are things that you're going to click on to complete. So this is what you're going to be assigning the students to do. The overviews are going to be the like, hey guys, here's what we're doing today, looking at that. And then the assignments are what the kids are actually going to be completing during the lesson. So this one takes us to an outside link that's going to be a teacher-made worksheet that the students are doing. This one takes us to a PDF. Okay, it depends on what the teacher is posting. So what's going to happen for you guys as TAs is the teachers are going to do a couple of things if they're going to be absent. They're going to send you the link so that you can become a co-teacher, and then they're going to post in the classwork section the lesson for the day, so the agenda or the lesson, however it's set up, and then all of the materials that are needed for that lesson. So the assignments, the worksheets, the websites, whatever they're going to be doing during that lesson, all of that should be posted under the classwork section. Okay, and so what you would then be doing is you'll facilitate this. You'll welcome the students as they join into the Google Classroom. You'll give them an idea of what they are doing for the day, and then you are helping them work through whatever the assignment is. Okay, and again, the expectation will be set up with the teachers that everything is getting posted that you will need. My recommendation would be to sign into the Google Classroom 5 minutes before class starts so that you can navigate this and check out exactly what you need to see. I do think that different teachers, it's going to look a little bit different. So you'll want to take at least a few minutes to look through it to make sure that you're getting everything, you're understanding what you need. The other thing I want to show you, I'm going to go back actually to Google Meet. And if we go back into our Meet here, in the bottom corner, I'm going to move my face here. In the bottom corner where it says Present Now, if you present a tab, like I'm going to do this. So I'm now sharing with students in the Google Meet this tab. See how it says here, sharing this tab at Google, to meet.google.com. So what I like to do personally is I go into my classwork section when I'm in Google Meet. I open up the lesson overview, and then I share this tab, and then I share this right with the students. So you can go through with the assignment, the lesson for the day, with the kids so that they're looking at the same documents that you're looking at. This is not necessary. This is a little bit of an extension. If you're not comfortable with it, you don't have to do it. But sharing a tab lets you and the students look at the same thing at the same time, which can be helpful. So you can't actually see it on your Google Meet, but this little box in the top and this right here tells you that you're sharing it. Okay, so just another little tip for you. So that's how you share the tab, and then I stop, and now I'm no longer presenting anything. So I'm going to sign out again. So I hope that this helps you understand a little bit about what you'll be doing with Google Classroom. It is pretty easy to navigate once you've had a little bit of practice. So again, I would recommend taking a few minutes when you join a Google Classroom to navigate it and see how everything is set up. But we try this year as a district to keep everything as similar as consistent as possible. So everybody's Google Classroom should be set up by week, and there should be all the materials kind of posted in an organized way. Okay. If you have any questions, there are lots of experts on Google Classroom in the building that can always help you, and you can always reach out to admin. I will be sharing with all the teachers kind of a checklist of the things that I just talked about with, so that everybody makes sure that they share the correct things with you guys if they are absent. And that's about it. I hope this helps.